Stop right here. Don't scroll. Don't move. Listen with me, my beloved child. Because Archangel Michael has broken heaven's silence just for you. He says, a woman in your family has spoken your name in a place she should not have, and heaven heard it. Not black magic. Not demons. Not physical danger. But negative spiritual energy, jealousy, and emotional harm being released behind your back. God is warning you gently. Don't ignore this moment. Don't skip this message. Don't walk away from the protection I'm giving you. My child, you have 15 seconds to stay right here and receive what heaven is trying to shield you from. If you scroll now, you reject the protection being placed over your home. If you stay, Archangel Michael will lift his sword of light above your life and break every negative intention spoken against you. Stop. Listen. This is your divine shield. Don't move. Don't scroll. This message was delivered to you for a reason. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now and says, someone in your family has allowed jealousy to guide their words. Not evil power, but toxic emotions. And those emotions have created a spiritual weight around your name. This woman did not realize the energy she was releasing. She did not understand the damage her words could cause. She did not know that heaven was listening. God says, I heard it. I saw it. And I am stopping it now. Your spirit has been feeling sudden heaviness, unexplained fear, emotional tiredness, strange pressure in your chest, loneliness, tension in the home. This is because the negative energy around your name was trying to touch your peace. But listen, my beloved child. It will not reach you. Don't scroll. The protection is activating. Part 2: Why Archangel Michael intervened. Heaven reveals that only one person was strong enough to stand between your life and this emotional trap. Archangel Michael. He says, their jealousy cannot touch you. Their words cannot define you. Their energy cannot enter your home. Because I have stepped in. A spiritual trap does not mean physical danger. It means emotional harm, misunderstandings, distance between loved ones, unnecessary conflicts, confusion, mental heaviness, sudden sadness. But because you stayed, because you did not scroll, because your heart is listening, Michael is breaking it all. He places a shield of light over you and declares, their words fall to the ground. Your peace remains untouched. Don't move. The next part is most important. Part 3: Who this woman is, without naming. Heaven will not reveal a name. Not now. Not ever. Because God does not expose. He protects. But your spirit already knows. This woman has smiled at you while feeling different inside. Felt threatened by your strength. Misunderstood your intentions. Spoken lightly behind your back. Carried silent envy. Released negative emotion without thinking. She is not dangerous. She is not evil. She is not harming you physically. She is simply overwhelmed with bitterness and confusion. God says, her wounds spoke your name, not her heart. Don't scroll. You need the cleansing that comes next. Part 4, the 15-second Divine Shield. Right now, at this moment, Archangel Michael lifts his sword over your life. A golden barrier surrounds you. Every jealous thought is dissolved. Every hurtful word is cancelled. Every emotional trap is broken. Every negative vibration is lifted. Every tension in the home is cleared. God says, you are safe. Your spirit is sealed. Your household is protected. If you feel chills, warmth, calmness, you're feeling the shield settle over you. Don't move. The protection is not finished. Before you leave, before you close this message, seal your protection. Like to activate the shield fully. Subscribe so the next part reaches you in time. Comment, I am covered by heaven. Share with 10 people so this protection spreads through your home. Archangel Michael finishes with one sentence. No one can trap the soul God protects. Don't scroll. Don't move. Stay with me, my beloved child. Because Archangel Michael is still speaking over your house right now. He says, the negative energy released against your name must be cleared immediately, or it will settle in corners of your home where peace should be living. This is not danger. This is not evil. This is emotional residue. The type that makes a room feel heavy. Even when you haven't argued with anyone. You've noticed it. A sudden silence in the house. Tension without reason. Waking up tired even after sleep. Small misunderstandings becoming bigger. Your daughter becoming quieter. Your heart feeling pressure. These are not physical attacks. These are spiritual imprints from someone's jealous words. Archangel Michael steps inside your home. Not physically, but spiritually. And the moment his presence touches your space, everything begins to shift. He raises his hand and says, let comfort enter here. Let peace settle here. Let confusion leave this home now. If you suddenly feel lighter while listening, that is the cleansing beginning. Don't move. Don't scroll. This moment is sacred. Archangel Michael walks through your home. Listen carefully. Michael does not run. He walks with authority. Slow, powerful, unstoppable. He enters the first room and declares, no heaviness stays here. He steps into your daughter's room. Her mind is cleared of confusion. He touches your doorway. No emotional burden crosses this threshold again. He stands in your living space. Every hidden tension dissolves now. He doesn't shout. He doesn't fight. He simply speaks. And the energy obeys. My beloved child. What you felt around your home. That constant pressure. That unsettled air. It wasn't your imagination. It was the echo of jealousy. But now, it is leaving. Don't scroll. You need the next part. The release of the heaviness. Heaven reveals. When jealousy is spoken, energy becomes heavy. When jealousy is healed, energy becomes light. And right now, your house is becoming light again. You may feel warmth around your shoulders, sudden calmness, a breath becoming easier, a sense of relief, a quiet peace. This is Archangel Michael clearing what was never meant to stay. He whispers, your home is not a battlefield. Your home is a sanctuary. Hold still. This is the moment of release. Don't move. Don't scroll. The woman who caused this will soften soon. Heaven says. She did not know the weight of her words. This woman in your family is not a villain. She is not someone to fear. She is someone dealing with her own wounds. Her intention was emotional, not spiritual. Her feelings were hurt, not her heart. Archangel Michael says, she will soften. She will reflect. She will feel regret without you saying a word. God will turn her heart gently, not harshly. You don't need confrontation. You don't need anger. You don't need to correct her. Your silence will heal more than your reaction ever could. Don't move. Something powerful is coming in the next lines. Your daughter is being protected too. Your daughter felt some of the energy connected to this situation. But she didn't know how to explain it. She may have been quieter, more emotional, a little distant, confused, sensitive, restless. Archangel Michael moves toward her energy now and declares, she is shielded. Her spirit is safe. Her path is covered in light. No negative emotion will enter her heart. No misunderstanding will settle between you. No hidden tension will pull her away. Heaven is guarding her future with extra care tonight. Don't scroll. This moment is sacred. Before you leave this part, you must seal what Archangel Michael has done. Like to lock the peace inside your home. Subscribe so the next message reaches your house without delay. Comment, my home is cleansed in heaven's light. Share with 10 people. When you do, heaven widens the protection around your family. Archangel Michael's final words for part 2. Your home is restored. Your peace is returned. Your heart is safe. Don't move. Don't scroll. Listen with me, my beloved child. Because Archangel Michael is not done. The shift in your home has begun. But the reversal is the part heaven wants you to hear now. He says, what was spoken against you will now work in your favor. Every negative word, every jealous whisper, every emotional wound, I am turning it into protection, wisdom, and blessing. You are entering a moment where heaven pulls you back from hidden danger and pushes you toward hidden blessings. Stay still. Listen closely. The next lines are for your spirit. The energy that once worked against you is now turning toward you. Heaven reveals. For weeks, sometimes months, you felt like something was draining your peace. You didn't know why. Sudden heaviness. Emotional exhaustion. Feeling unappreciated. Unexpected tension with your daughter. People acting strangely. Your own heart feeling unsure. But Archangel Michael says, it was not your weakness. It was the pressure of energy moving in the wrong direction. Tonight, that direction changes. What once pulled you down now lifts you up. What once made you overwhelmed now gives you clarity. What once made you emotional now strengthens you. Don't scroll. This is the moment heaven realigns you. A door you thought was closed is about to reopen. My beloved child, there is something in your life you thought was finished. A chance. A relationship. A peace of mind. A connection. An opportunity. A blessing. A hope. A support. A dream. A bit of happiness. Archangel Michael says, it is not over. It is returning in a better form. Heaven is reopening something you believed you lost forever. You might feel a sudden warmth in your hands or chest. That is the sign of restoration beginning. Don't move. This is where the reversal accelerates. The person who caused the emotional shift will feel accountability. Remember the woman whose energy created chaos around your home? Heaven is dealing with her gently, wisely, safely, but firmly. Michael says, she will now understand your value. Not because you confront her. Not because you speak. Not because you fight. But because heaven will open her eyes. Soon, she will become quieter. Feel more respectful. Act more thoughtful. Show unexpected softness. Avoid hurting your feelings. Keep distance from negativity. Feel the weight of her own words. You will not need revenge. You will not need anger. You will not need fear. Heaven is handling everything behind the scenes. Don't scroll. The blessing is approaching. Your home is about to receive a peace that has been missing for years. Listen carefully. Stillness is coming. Calmness is coming. A gentle spiritual warmth will settle in your house. Archangel Michael says, where there was heaviness, there will be harmony. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was distance, there will be closeness. Even your daughter will feel different. Clearer mind. Calmer heart. More loving energy. Fewer emotional spikes. More connection with you. Less outside influence. This is not random. This is heaven restoring what belongs to your family. Don't move. We are sealing the reversal soon. Before you leave this part, you must seal what heaven just released. Like to lock the restored peace into your home. Subscribe to receive part 4 automatically. Comment, my reversal has begun. Share with 10 people, so heaven expands the blessing over your entire family. Archangel Michael gives one final declaration for Part 3. What was taken from your spirit is being returned. What was spoken against you is being reversed. What was meant to harm your peace is now becoming the doorway to blessing. My beloved child, don't move. Don't scroll. Listen with me. Because Archangel Michael says the next few moments are sacred. He reveals the name you fear. The name tied to emotional chaos will not come through fear. It will arrive through peace. This is important. Heaven is not showing you this name to scare you, but to free your heart from the emotional weight you've been carrying. Stay with me. Don't move. The next lines are your spiritual release. Heaven says, the real threat was never the person, but the energy attached to them. Listen carefully. It was never really about their face, their smile, their attitude, their influence on your daughter, their presence around your home. The real disturbance came from the energy they brought, the confusion they created, the emotional imbalance they triggered, the tension they stirred between family members, the hidden envy that moved through their words. But Archangel Michael says, the energy that once used them can no longer touch your house. Tonight begins the disconnect. Tonight begins the detachment. Tonight begins the cleansing. Don't scroll. Heaven is still speaking. Your daughter will feel the shock first, but then the clarity. Something subtle will shift in her. She will think differently. She will feel differently. She will question everything. She will sense the truth. She will pull back from wrong influence. She will gravitate toward you. She will feel a need to protect you. This is not coincidence. This is spiritual alignment. Archangel Michael says, she is waking up. And when she wakes, the truth becomes undeniable. Stay with me. This is where heaven shows the name. The name will appear in an unexpected way. Not through drama. Not through shouting. Not through confrontation. But through a sudden memory. A slip of the tongue. A moment of silence. A detail she didn't mean to reveal. A simple message with deeper meaning. A question she asks. An emotional shift you feel instantly. Heaven says, the name will appear when your heart is calm. That is how you know it is the truth, not fear. Don't move. The revelation is being prepared. Heaven is revealing the name to protect you, not to hurt you. Archangel Michael wants to be clear. This name is not your enemy. But the energy around them is not meant for your life. The purpose of the revelation is to free you, not to frighten you. To bring closure, not confusion. To empower you, not weaken you. To guide your next decisions. You will not feel panic. You will feel release. You will not feel dread. You will feel awareness. You will not feel danger. You will feel protection. Don't scroll. We are sealing part 4 soon. The final sign before the name is revealed. Heaven says, when you feel a sudden moment of emotional peace, even if only for a few seconds, the name will come through your intuition, not your fear. It may come when you're sitting quietly, you're about to sleep, you're thinking of your daughter, you hear a distant voice, you remember a past moment, you get a sudden clarity. That moment is heaven touching your heart. Archangel Michael says, do not chase the truth. Let the truth come to you. Before you move forward, seal the guidance over your home. Like to strengthen the divine clarity coming your way. Subscribe so part 5 reaches you instantly. Comment, I am ready for the truth. Share with 10 people, because when you do, heaven expands clarity into your whole household. Archangel Michael ends part 4 with this whisper. You are safe. You are protected. You are prepared. And the truth will reveal itself gently, not violently. My beloved child, don't move. Listen carefully with me, because Archangel Michael says, the moment the name reaches your spirit, your entire emotional landscape will shift. This part is important. This is where heaven prepares you for the exact experience of revelation. So when it happens, you will recognize it instantly. Stay with me. Don't scroll. This message is for your protection. The name will not come as a shock, it will come as a confirmation. Heaven says the name you're waiting for won't come suddenly like lightning, won't frighten you, won't shake your home, won't disturb your peace. Instead, it will feel like, I always suspected this. I knew something was off here. I felt this energy before. This makes sense now. That's because heaven is not trying to surprise you. Heaven is trying to show you what you always felt but couldn't explain. Archangel Michael says, the truth will match your intuition, not your fear. Don't move, the next part is crucial. The physical signs before the name arrives. Heaven says your body will pick up the truth before your mind does. You may feel a sudden deep exhale, a strange calmness, warmth in your chest, goosebumps on your arm. Your eyes suddenly slow down, pressure lifting from your forehead. A moment of stillness in the room. These are not random sensations. They are angelic confirmations. Archangel Michael explains. Your spirit recognizes danger before your mind does. Your body recognizes truth before your heart accepts it. Stay with me. Don't scroll. The name will come when you are not overthinking. Heaven has been observing you. Your stress, your worry, your deep tension, your questions, your confusion. But the truth will come when you are not trying to force it. It may come when you're washing dishes, you're folding clothes, you're sitting alone quietly, you're thinking of a memory, you're preparing for bed, you're praying, you're doing something simple and peaceful. That peaceful moment opens the spiritual channel. Archangel Michael says, truth does not arrive in chaos. It arrives in stillness. Don't scroll, the next part reveals why. Why heaven waited this long to show you the name. This is the part most people never understand. Heaven wasn't hiding the truth from you. Heaven was protecting your heart until you were emotionally strong enough to see it without breaking. You needed clarity, maturity, emotional grounding, spiritual awareness, self-respect, inner strength, divine timing. Archangel Michael says, you are finally ready. That is why the name is coming now. Don't scroll, we are reaching the revelation moment. The name will not destroy you, it will free you. Heaven is not revealing the name to create panic, break your home, cause drama, start conflict, bring fear. The purpose is liberation, emotional freedom, clarity, new perspective, spiritual protection, renewal of your relationship with your daughter. When the name comes, you will feel relieved, lighter, more in control, spiritually tuned, emotionally awakened. The truth brings power, not pain. Don't move. Heaven is still speaking. The real reason the name was hidden from you before. Archangel Michael reveals. If the truth had come before this moment, you would have reacted emotionally instead of spiritually. But now, your wisdom is stronger. Your intuition is sharper. Your patience is deeper. Your spirit is more aligned. Your heart is more protected. You see differently now. That is why heaven is opening the revelation. Don't scroll, this is your sealing. Before you go, seal this message over your heart. Like to activate clarity over your home. Subscribe so part 6 reaches you in divine timing. Comment, I am ready to know the truth. Share with 10 people, because sharing multiplies spiritual protection over your family. Archangel Michael ends part 5 with this whisper. The name will come gently. Your spirit will recognize it instantly. And your heart will be free. My beloved child. Don't scroll. Stay right here with me. Archangel Michael says the moment you've been sensing, the moment of truth, is already forming in her spirit. This part will explain exactly how and when your daughter releases the truth she's been holding inside her heart. Listen carefully. Do not move. The truth is not coming through her words first, it's coming through her behavior. Heaven says, before she speaks the truth, she will behave the truth. Watch for small shifts. She will pause before answering you. She will avoid certain topics. She will look more emotional than usual. She will question you more gently. She will seek your company more. She will show sudden attachment. She will cry silently at night. She will protect you in small ways. These are not random actions. These are spiritual symptoms. Archangel Michael says, her heart knows the truth is too heavy to keep inside. Don't scroll, the pattern is still unfolding. The truth will escape her in a moment of emotional overflow. Heaven reveals that your daughter is carrying a burden. Not out of betrayal, but out of confusion, fear, pressure, and emotional exhaustion. Eventually, she cannot hold it anymore. The release may happen during a moment of stress, a small argument, a moment of loneliness, a moment of guilt, an unexpected phone call, a quiet dinner, a sudden breakdown, or during prayer. But when it happens, Heaven says, her voice will shake, not from fear of you, but from fear of disappointing you. Stay with me. This is still unfolding. The exact moment of truth will be silent before it is spoken. Heaven says the truth arrives in 2 phases. Phase 1, silence. A long, heavy silence will fall between you and her. She will open her mouth to speak, but the words freeze. This is because the Spirit is sorting truth from emotion. Phase 2, confession. Her voice will tremble. Her eyes will soften. She may say, I need to tell you something. There's something I should have said earlier. Promise you won't get upset. I didn't know how to tell you. Something has been bothering me. This is the exact moment Archangel Michael has been preparing. Don't move. The next lines are crucial. Heaven says, the truth will not hurt you, it will free your heart. Archangel Michael wants you to be ready. The truth she reveals is not designed to break you. It is designed to protect you from deeper harm. Her confession will bring clarity, restore emotional balance, heal misunderstandings, rebuild trust, strengthen your bond, expose a hidden influence, remove a spiritual fog around your home. Remember this. The truth is not your enemy. Silence was. Stay with me, the next sign is powerful. The final signal before she speaks. Heaven says, when she reaches the point where she cannot hide the truth anymore, she will look at you with a kind of fear you've never seen. Not fear of you, but fear for you. This is the moment where her soul trembles, her eyes water, her voice becomes small, her guilt surfaces, her spirit shakes, and she cannot hold the truth inside her chest another second. Archangel Michael says, this is when you must show strength, not anger, not fear, not panic, but calm strength. Don't scroll, we're sealing part 6. Before you leave this part, seal Heaven's guidance over your daughter. Like to strengthen emotional clarity in your home. Subscribe so part 7 reaches you in divine timing. Comment, I am ready to receive her truth. Share with 10 people, because when you do, Heaven extends protection over your daughter's emotional decisions. Archangel Michael ends part 6 with this gentle assurance. Do not fear the confession. The truth is not a weapon. It is the key. My beloved child. Don't scroll. Stay with me. Archangel Michael says the moment you have been sensing, the moment your daughter finally speaks, is approaching faster than you expect. Listen carefully. Every word here matters. The truth she speaks is about something she hid to protect you. Yes. Heaven shows it clearly. Your daughter did not hide something out of betrayal. She hid something because she thought it would hurt you. It would break you. It would scare you. You weren't ready. She didn't want to see you cry. She was afraid you would blame yourself. Michael says, the pain she carries is not from the truth itself. It is from keeping the truth away from you. Don't move. This part is heavy, but healing. The truth is about a pressure she could not handle. Heaven reveals. There is a burden she carried alone. Too long. Too quietly. Too heavily. Something or someone influenced her, pushed her, cornered her, or convinced her that staying silent was safer. It may relate to emotional stress, financial pressure, a hidden conversation, a misunderstanding, guilt she never spoke, a secret she witnessed, someone who confused her, a situation that overwhelmed her. She wasn't hiding the truth against you. She was hiding it for you. Remember that. Don't scroll. The moment she speaks, heaven says her voice will break. Archangel Michael shows this scene clearly. Your daughter will begin speaking slowly. Then pause. Then her voice will tremble. She may say, I have to tell you something. I didn't want to upset you. Please don't think it's my fault. I thought it would go away. I didn't know how to explain. This is not rebellion. This is surrender. Every child, no matter how old, eventually returns to the heart of the mother. And heaven says, her truth is the beginning of healing, not hurting. Stay here, the next part is the climax of part 7. The truth will expose a person who tried to confuse her. Heaven reveals something important. There is a person. Someone familiar. Someone you have seen before. Who used emotional pressure or manipulation to twist her understanding. This person created misunderstanding, fear, doubt, guilt, emotional confusion, spiritual imbalance. Your daughter didn't lie. She was influenced. Archangel Michael says, tonight, the influence begins to break. Don't scroll. This is the turning point. The truth will reveal her heart, not just her words. When she finally speaks, you will hear honesty, fear, relief, confusion, longing for acceptance, need for reassurance, guilt she wants to release, love she was afraid to express. Heaven says, her confession will not break your bond, it will repair it. Your daughter is not the problem. She is the one who needs healing. And you are the one heaven chose to give her that healing. Don't move, we're sealing part 7. Before this part ends, listen carefully. Archangel Michael says, the moment she reveals the truth, respond with calmness, not shock. Respond with love, not fear. Respond with wisdom, not reaction. Now seal the guidance. Like to strengthen divine clarity in your home. Subscribe so part 8 reaches you in time. Comment, her truth will heal, not harm. Share with 10 people so heaven expands emotional protection around your entire family. Michael ends part 7 with this assurance. What she reveals will not destroy you. It will restore the bond heaven created. My beloved child, don't move. Listen with me carefully. Archangel Michael is drawing closer now. And the truth you're about to hear is already shaking the spiritual air around your home. He says, the confusion in your daughter's heart did not begin with her. It began with someone who knew exactly where she was vulnerable. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Heaven is opening the final layer. The person who influenced her is someone you didn't expect. Heaven reveals that the influence didn't come from a stranger. It came from someone who acted friendly, spoke softly, pretended to care, understood your family's weak points, looked innocent, seemed trustworthy, had access to your daughter emotionally. Someone who smiled in your presence, but carried a different energy behind closed doors. Archangel Michael says, this person was not evil, but they carried an energy that did not belong near your daughter's spirit. Don't scroll. This is still unfolding. This person used confusion, not control, to affect her. Heaven shows the influence was subtle, not forceful, not aggressive, not loud, but through emotional suggestion, misleading sympathy, small manipulations, half-truths, comparisons, stories that planted doubt, comments said at the wrong time. Their influence created worry, fear, emotional imbalance, mistrust, confusion, hesitation, insecurity. Your daughter didn't fall for this because she was weak. She fell because she was emotionally overwhelmed. Archangel Michael says, this person only had influence because your daughter was carrying a hidden emotional wound. Stay with me, this is the revelation. Heaven is about to cut the invisible connection between her and this person. This is where the spiritual shift happens. Archangel Michael lifts his sword and declares, I am severing the emotional channels that allowed confusion to enter her heart. This means she will stop listening to them. She will stop trusting their opinions. She will stop absorbing their fear. She will stop believing their stories. She will see their true intentions. She will break free from their influence. You may notice changes like she becomes distant from that person. She starts thinking clearly again. She reconnects with you. She questions past conversations. She begins healing emotionally. Don't scroll, heaven is still speaking. The person who affected her will reveal their real face without you asking. Heaven shows something powerful. You will not need to confront this person. You will not need to accuse them. You will not need to fight them. Their real intentions will reveal themselves through an unexpected slip, a strange comment, an uncomfortable look, an accidental truth, sudden nervousness, distancing themselves from you, avoiding eye contact, a sudden change in their behavior. They will expose themselves without you having to lift a finger. Because heaven says, the moment truth rises, deception cannot hide. Don't move, we're entering the final part of part 8. Heaven will give you the perfect response, without arguments. Archangel Michael says, do not argue with this person. Do not confront them. Do not expose them. Simply observe. Why? Because heaven is fighting your battle. Truth is handling the situation. Your daughter is awakening. The influence is breaking. The energy is clearing. Your home is being spiritually sealed. Your strength now lies in silence, awareness, intuition, calmness, emotional clarity, spiritual boundaries. This is how heaven wins wars. Without noise. Before we close this part, seal the protection over your family. Like to strengthen the angelic shield around your daughter. Subscribe so part 9 reaches you before the shift happens. Comment, the influence over her is broken. Share with 10 people because when you do, heaven expands emotional protection over all daughters connected to your home. Archangel Michael ends part 8 with this final assurance. The person who influenced her is losing their power. Your daughter is returning to who she truly is. The truth will walk toward you. And you will be ready. My beloved child. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay right here with me. Because Archangel Michael says, the final moment of exposure is closer than you think. The truth is no longer hiding. The mask is cracking. And heaven has positioned everything perfectly. So you will see the real face. Behind the influence. That shook your daughter's heart. Listen carefully now. This is the moment heaven has been preparing your spirit for. The exact moment the person is exposed. Heaven reveals the moment clearly. It will happen. In a situation where they think no one is watching them. A moment like a casual conversation. A tiny slip of the tongue. A whisper they think you didn't hear. A nervous gesture. A rushed explanation. A sudden avoidance of your eyes. A comment that doesn't match their smile. This is not coincidence. This is the truth leaking out. Archangel Michael says, their own behavior will betray their intentions. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Their inner guilt will show before their actions do. Heaven shows something powerful. Before they are fully exposed by their words. They will be exposed by their energy. You will see discomfort, guilt in their eyes, nervousness, forced kindness, over-apologizing, or sudden silence. Why? Because heaven is removing the shield that protected their hidden intentions. Their spirit will feel exposed, and their behavior will start reflecting it. Don't move, heaven is still speaking. Your daughter will see their true face first. Heaven reveals this clearly. The first person to sense their real intentions will be your daughter. She will withdraw from them, feel uncomfortable around them, question things they say, avoid their advice, trust her intuition, look to you for emotional grounding. This shift is important because it means the emotional influence is breaking. Archangel Michael says, your daughter's eyes are opening. The confusion is fading. Truth is becoming brighter. Don't scroll, this part is sacred. You will not need to confront this person, heaven will handle it. This is where heaven takes over the battlefield. Michael says, do not fight with them. Do not call them out. Do not argue. Do not raise your voice. Your silence is stronger than their deception. Heaven will expose them naturally. Reveal their mismatch through behavior. Show their inconsistencies. Remove their influence. Weaken their emotional power. Distance them from your daughter. You simply need to observe. Stay calm. Protect your peace. Stay spiritually grounded. Heaven is fighting for you. What you must do next, very important. Archangel Michael gives very specific instructions. Step 1. Stay emotionally steady. Your calmness becomes your strength. Step 2. Encourage your daughter's clarity. Not by pushing, but by listening. Step 3. Let the truth unfold naturally. It will come to you without force. Step 4. Keep your spiritual boundary strong. Your inner peace is your armor. Step 5. Trust heaven's timing. The exposure will happen exactly when you are emotionally ready to handle it. Michael says, this is not a battle of fear. This is a victory of light. Don't scroll, this is the final message of Part 9. The final assurance, your family will be restored. Heaven reveals. Your daughter will heal. The wrong influence will fade. Emotional clarity will return. Misunderstandings will dissolve. Your bond will become stronger. Your home will regain peace. Archangel Michael whispers. The truth will not tear your home apart. It will bring it back together. Before we close this part, seal the restoration over your family. Like to activate heaven's protection. Subscribe so the final message reaches you instantly. Comment, light is exposing everything. Share with 10 people so heaven extends protection to every daughter connected to your home. Michael ends Part 9 with this blessing. Walk in peace. Walk in clarity. Walk in truth. For the one who tried to influence your daughter. is already losing their power. My beloved child. Don't move now. Don't scroll. Stay right here with me for these last moments. Because Archangel Michael says, the story cannot end until the light finishes its work. This is the part where clarity becomes destiny. This is where the influence finally breaks. This is where everything hidden must come into the open. Listen carefully. The final moment of truth is set forth. Heaven reveals something powerful. The person who tried to influence your daughter. The one who sowed doubt and confusion. The one who whispered in shadows and pretended kindness in light. Their time is over. Archangel Michael says, they cannot hold what was never theirs. They cannot touch what heaven protects. The truth has already outrun their deception. Don't scroll, this is the final unraveling. The energy around your daughter is changing tonight. Heaven shows a shift. Her mind is clearing. Her emotions are lifting. Her heart is turning back toward truth and safety. Her soul is returning home. She is waking up from the emotional fog that this person fed. Michael says, the influence has cracked. Her spirit is hearing her own voice again. Stay with me, do not move. The manipulator will reveal themselves without you saying a word. This is heaven's final strategy. You will not expose them. You will not confront them. You will not chase truth. The manipulator will destroy their own disguise. In the coming hours or days, heaven shows an argument they start, a lie that slips, a sudden emotional outburst, a contradiction in their story, a mistake in their words, a confession they never meant to say. Your daughter catching them in their own trap. This is not coincidence. This is the result of Archangel Michael pulling their mask off. Don't scroll, you're receiving heaven's final clarity. The return of peace in your home. Heaven reveals this blessing. Your daughter will return emotionally and spiritually to the safety of your heart. Your home will feel lighter. Your nights will feel calmer. Your worries will fade. Your tears will stop. Your bond will heal like never before. Michael whispers. The storm was permitted only to rebuild the foundation stronger. Stay right here, you're almost at the blessing. The final heavenly encounter. When the influence is removed. When the manipulator is revealed. When your daughter's eyes fully open. Heaven will send you a sign of peace. A warm wave through your chest. A sudden moment of deep calm. A flicker of warmth across your shoulders. A gentle ringing in your ear. A tear that feels like release. A sudden inner knowing that everything is okay. This sign means Archangel Michael has completed the mission. He whispers, now let restoration begin. Don't scroll, the final sealing is next. The final family restoration. Heaven shows your household wrapped in divine protection. Your daughter will regain respect, clarity, emotional stability, peace. direction, love. And you will regain your role as the anchor, the pillar, the guide, the one heaven trusts to carry the family forward. Michael says, "You have not lost. You have endured. And because you endured, your home will shine again." My beloved child, before this ending closes, you must seal it. Like to activate heaven's final restoration over your daughter. Subscribe so the next message reaches you instantly. Comment, "My home is sealed in light." Share with 10 people, because when you share a message of protection, heaven multiplies that same protection over your own family. Archangel Michael's final whisper for this part. The influence has ended. The truth has won. And your family will rise again. Walk in peace, for heaven is at your door.